Hi guys, it's December 24th. As you can tell from the holiday lights up, my Christmas staircase. I don't have a Christmas tree. I have a Christmas staircase, basically because, well, I'm usually not here for Christmas. And I won't be here for Christmas Eve again. This is the beginning of my 13th Christmas in Disney World. Yes, I know, it's COVID. Yes, I know, numbers are scary. But I wanted to be able to show you guys everything that's going on. And I probably won't be going away very much. We will be going to Disney. We will be going to Universal. We will be having fun with a new friend, Flame. She will be joining us for part of the trip, although the first couple days I'm solo. We may see Arlene and Larry. We're not sure yet, but that's possible. And the rest of the time, we're just going to explore. I want to know in the comments, since we haven't started yet, tell me, what are you hoping that I'm actually going to cover? What things are you hoping I'm going to see? Today, we're traveling there and then checking into a timeshare. We're not staying on Disney property for the first part of this. So we're going to be getting an Uber Lyft. Huh? Yeah, I know. It's going to be an interesting time. And then we are going to have dinner at Trattoria Al Forno. Now, for those of you who are gluten-free eaters, I have heard raves about the calamari and the chicken parmesan. So we're going to try those tonight. A good glass of wine or a holiday cocktail, some incredible food in the happiest place on earth. No parks today, but tomorrow we got some Hollywood studios coming our way, because I'm not going to Magic Kingdom. No. So, we're going to be safe. We're going to be careful. I have multiple masks for every day. I've got hand sanitizer strapped to the outside of my bag, as well as additional hand sanitizer inside the bag. I have wipes for surfaces for when I'm sitting at tables or places, or I have an entire pack, a big pack of them, sitting in my suitcase for when I actually get to my timeshare. And while they are being careful and they are cleaning, I'm still going to re-hit all the touch points. I'd rather be safe than sorry. The more safe I am, the more likely we're going to be able to have a great experience for me to share with you and wonderful information. Hopefully at some point during this, I will try to do at least one live chat. Not sure if that's going to happen. It might all be on Facebook, because that's really where I seem to get a faster response from people who are subscribed and people who aren't. Which I might as well mention. Hey guys, if you aren't already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. It'll really help me out. I was trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. That's not happening. But I broke 300 this year, and that's good. That's up a whole 50% from last year. And I would love your help to get a little higher if you can help me out. If you're already subscribed, just hit that thumbs up down there on the to say that you like the video. Comments that when you have a comment or something to say about the video, that also helps become more visible. So if there's a question you have or something that you see during the video that you just want to say, hey, I really like that, or that made no sense, or if you have a question that you want more clarification on, just pop it in that comment and that will help us too. Welcome to the world of algorithms. You ready to go along with me? I can't wait to show you. Let's do it. It's a Christmas miracle. I just weighed my bag. Holy heck, I made it. And just as a side note, guys, this is Christmas. This is Christmas Eve at 3 o'clock. They already closed the Ace check-in section. That's open for people to go through. That one is closed off. It's a very different Christmas, guys. Hi, guys. So we're in the airport. I've grabbed some lunch because I have over an hour to kill, but my gate is right over there, literally. I'm sitting at a table, significantly away from other people. It's empty. Just to give you another pan. Again, Christmas Eve, that last chance to fly out. This is the packed air terminal. And the packed food terminal. I've got nobody behind me. I'm facing forward, and a perfect world, I probably should be facing the other way, but this way I can kind of control everything. Before I eat, hold on. I'm grabbing some hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer. Ow. I have a cut on my hand. Not fun. That's there. But we're doing Chipotle this time because I'm in a different terminal than the last time I flew. Definitely a different section. So I got my receipt. And I just got myself a bowl. And for those of you eating gluten-free, Chipotle is one of the best things. Can't get the burrito, unfortunately. They don't do the corn one. But you can get the bowls and the salads, and it's a substantial, wow, this is huge. Look how big that is. It's carne asada bowl with black beans and brown rice and corn and tomatoes and cheese and guac and lettuce. So now we're gonna eat. Now, I originally was not trying to plan to eat the part in the airport, but I made the realization that if I didn't eat, all I would have had was the banana I had at about 9 o'clock this morning, and I wouldn't be eating again until 9 o'clock at night. So, first thoughts. Incredibly empty. In a regular Christmas, this place would be over-jammed with people. And people are straddling the spot. Some people wearing PPE, you know, the screen masks over the regular face masks. And I don't blame any of them. Now, I was originally supposed to travel with another person, but her health situation was such that she did not feel safe at all traveling. Once you're into Disney, you're fine, but it's the getting there and since we're not staying physically on property, that's again a little bit less control. So yeah, this is the bustling airport on Christmas Eve. And to be completely frank, I'm a little bit grateful. Bars are closed. I believe that is a state order. Places that serve food, though, and also alcohol, can be open. Which means I don't know whether or not the wine bar downstairs would be open. Let's take a quick look over there. Yeah, see, you are not sitting here and drinking. That's pretty much it. And it's the coffee bar. I can't see it from here. Let me try this corner. But there's nobody coming down here. Yeah, it's closed. I don't know if you can see it down there, but it's closed. Alright, so sorry to move so quickly here, but yeah. So getting booze here would be pretty much a non-happening thing. You can get some generic store supplies. Yeah, like I said, here's the bustling airport. Bustle, bustle. Oh. And a bunch of places are just totally closed. Because to be completely frank, there isn't enough business. And I assume the food places kind of have to stay open to support any travelers coming in or going home, at least to a certain point in time. But this would be jammed with people normally, guys. Just jammed. So there's a Tampa flight that is at 4:30. The Orlando flight, which is mine, at 3:40. And that's going to be at A3. Now I'm in group, I'm on seat number 50 something, and to be honest, I have no idea where I'm going to be in that set of stuff, but we're going to sit over here. Oh, that's handicapped seating. Maybe I'm not going to sit over there. I want to make sure I have distance from people, so I'm going to sit in this corner over here. And that way we can look outside and chat a little bit. Okay, so, okay, I have to show you the Southwest Ladies hat. I am loving the Southwest Ladies hat. Is that not utterly awesome? I'm now sitting at my gate, waiting to take off. Pre-boarding starts in 10 minutes. So I didn't try, normally I would get here 2 hours early for a Christmas flight, but I was like, don't need to do that. So I got here, I left my house at about 5 minutes after what it would have been 2 hours, but there was nobody online. There was nobody, I mean, pre-check, non-pre-check, it doesn't matter. It's just zoom through everything at this point. This new mask is made for me by my friend. I'm just Lori. I think that's what she does her designs under. And if it's incorrect, I'll put the correct name down there. But she actually built them a little larger for me to accommodate that face cage that you see me have, because some of the other masks you'll see, they don't quite work. So it looks like the crew is getting on the plane right now, and we're just gonna wait. You know, we're just gonna wait and see how it all turns out. But I'm in the 50s. Southwest right now boards every 10 people. So 1 to 10 will get up, then 11 to 20 will get up, and then 21 to 30, etc. So that they're trying to really make sure people can stay distant. So even if I was 61 and I got up with the rest of the 60s, you know, it wouldn't be much of a difference. They also were technically still selling middle seats, and they did, because they were saying they were going to start doing it around now. I don't know whether they officially did it or not, but they did say that they would let you know via email, like I think a couple days beforehand, if they were selling middle seats on your flight, and that gave you the option to not be there. I'm also noticing a lot more, I think that's always been there. Yeah, there are these kind of plexiglass-ish things between little sections, but there's no way to sit in those areas. If there was a place to sit there, I would say those were put in for COVID, but probably not. So, gonna get on the plane, gonna sleep, because that's what I do. I'll see if I can get a little footage for you, and hope my ears don't get so clogged that I can't hear anymore, which is what's been happening on the last trips. It's eerie in here. It does not feel like Christmas. You know, I do see some fun Christmas hats on a few people who are working, and some hanging Christmas lights. But that giddiness that I normally feel, and the wild, crazy, it's just different this year. It's just different. I'm going to give you a shot of the bustling outside. Where bustle, bustle. Bustle, bustle. You know, and all those planes landing and coming in and all that stuff. This is just weird. Now, I saw a lot of people flying out on the last couple days, and I'm guessing everyone booked yesterday, like Wednesday and Tuesday, thinking they would get ahead of the crowd and avoid the crowd. But truth be told, this is significantly, this is crazy. It's just so empty. Okay.
Airplane, unless you are actively eating or drinking. But once you're done eating or drinking, please put that mask back on.
It's warm enough that it's not a white Christmas.
And that's about it. Make sure
but it may get colder tonight.
Aboard.
Okay, I am on the plane. I pulled out my wipe. So you know I already did it, but I wiped down here. I made sure I covered that first, then took the whole table down. You can still see it's even a little still damp. Put it back up. Anywhere I'd be potentially grabbing, also got here, here. Oh, and let's grab those spots that you would think about touching. And there we are. They've just warned us it's very likely it's going to be a bumpy flight the entire way. So I'm going to try to get some sleep, because me and motion sickness, and the more rest I get. And remember, I just had Mexican food. Talk to you soon. here, as you can see. But for Christmas normally, it's still pretty open. That plane was moving off to go to Chicago. So since I've been on the plane, it's going to take a while for my luggage. And I need to wash my hands. We're going in here.
Not only at our world-class theme parks and attractions, but all of our accommodations, our restaurants, our retail establishment, and of course our arts and cultural venues. We're glad that you are here and we hope that you enjoy your Orlando experience. Please hold on to the handrail. The shuttle is approaching the main terminal building. When the shuttle stops, please exit and follow the signs to baggage claim A.
Christmas in the airport. And a newscaster. Oh, so that's what Buddy Dyer looks like, that guy we keep hearing. Okay. It's 6:03 now. In 2 minutes I should have landed. So I'm ahead of schedule. Let's go to the Southwest. Okay, so it's busy. I'm not going to say it's not, but it's been far worse. I think I just made my 5,000 steps for the day. Okay, let's see Baltimore here. Okay. Most of the crowd is down there at the beginning of baggage claim waiting for the bags to come out. Now, granted, you're fine, sir. Granted, if we were trying to get back to the Magical Express or something, we might not want to be quite so far back. But that one's not open.
Please report for lost and found. Terminal B level 3. Ronald Man. Please report.
And these are. So I'm avoiding all of the crowd except for the lovely people doing baggage claim and one other couple. It's just about social distancing. Just need to wait till the bags come back. The Uber and Lyft picks up right outside that door. So we're exactly where we want to be. Woohoo! My Uber has been called. My bag is on the way. And the time, 6:24. Okay, so ordered a Lyft. The person supposedly arrived, was not here. I looked for him. I told him what door I was at. See, there we are over at sorry, I just got a message from a different driver. But I was told I was at 14. I don't know where he went. I said I'm at the Southwest Terminal A. It's got 5 minutes for me to get there, and just kept counting down and counting down. So now I'm doing Uber. More expensive, but maybe he'll actually drive and be here. Woo! Joy. So, we are in room 1108, and one of the things that the timeshare does is it has this mark. And this is so that I guarantee that I am the first person in the room. So we are going to be the first person in the room. And now that I'm here, I can take that off for a few minutes. So, let's give you a quick tour, shall we? So when you first walk in, you then turn around, and here is the look into the timeshare. Okay, so now we're going to come back in. So I have just actually wiped down, let me come in here so I can see you. So what I've actually done right now is I've wiped down all of the touch points. I brought wipes with me, and anything that's metal, that's a touch point where I know my hands are gonna be going or potentially gonna be going, I've wiped all of that down, just all of it. In the shower, out of the shower, you know, they're cleaning up, but I'd rather just be safe. So here's your bathroom. You've got a shower, both a movable shower head and a sort of a rain shower head. It's not a huge shower, but it is a pretty solid square. And then you've got the toilet next to it. I like the art. It's generic, but it's cool looking. And then the calla lilies. And then you've got the one sink. You've got your hair dryer, your towels. We can get more if we need them. But this is set up to be a maximum of 2 people. Then, on the other side, I'm already charging batteries because Canon. But you've got shelves to put stuff down. We could even hang things here, in here. Again, remember, this is a timeshare, so people expect to be here for a while. You've got laundry detergent. You've got paper towel, all these kinds of fun things. And then a refrigerator. And it's small, but decent sized. Got room for drinks and things, and I will be adding stuff into that shortly. You get your silverware, can opener. And they finally have started putting a corkscrew in the room. Hallelujah. You just always have to ask for one. They're learning. Microwave, toaster, coffee maker, and coffee. So if you are a coffee drinker, they give you at least the basics, not, you know, milk, but you can get that downstairs. Stuff to wash dishes and dishes. Now, I did already take one of the water glasses out, but like I said, everything is set for 2, including the beautiful coffee mugs. I like those. And then up here, it's just sort of an empty cabinet is a pantry. And then the microwave. Pretty standard, nice microwave. GE. I think they're all, no, they vary in appliances. This would be the connector if I was sharing the room with somebody else. Let me do that. I'm going to turn the ceiling fan on too. I had a wall control to do that. Just get a nice breeze. Tonight's going to get very cold, but right now it's not. And those were the cleaning supplies I was using. They actually provided sanitized wipes, and I should have saved them. These both were wrapped with sanitized things saying they were cleaned beforehand. Some information from Hilton Grand Vacation Club. I know I'm going a little fast for this. As it says, non-smoking room. You've got 6 pretty nice sized drawers. I mean, significantly nice sized drawers there. That's pretty cool. 2 chairs and a little table so you could sit and eat and have a meal or get yourself organized. Each side of the bed has a pretty solid nightstand. There's a temperature gauge there and clock, so it's 7:26. Remember, I said I was going to get here around 7:10. I've been in here and already cleaned everything, so I am ahead of the game. I pulled in at 7:03, and I was going to try to get here at 7:10. So because of him, I was in great shape. The Uber driver I finally got was terrific. His name was Eric. Lyft was a pain in the butt, but they did credit me back when they screwed up. This is my view. I like the beautiful lights down there. You can sit and watch the holiday lights from the houses. And if I can block out the light in the room. Now, I asked for a park view, and unfortunately, we're far enough down, and I really don't think you'll be able to see it, but way in the distance. Let me see if I can even get in there. I don't know if you can see it. Somewhere in the distance there is Epcot. I can't tell because I recognize the purple ball, but that's about it for that. And then, of course, some other downtown Orlando-y sights. If we were farther up on the other end, we could actually get to see Magic Kingdom, too, and see the little booms of fireworks. Some pretty art above the bed. The bed itself is a king-size bed. It's got 5 squishy pillows. And I am claiming this side. Last time I stayed on the other side, but I'm claiming that side. We have a closet. It has an iron, extra bedding if we do get cold, which we might, because it's going down to really stupid cold tonight. And we'll see, because normally I'm a furnace. This closet actually is to, I guess the HVAC unit doesn't open. Now, most of their units will normally come with a washer and dryer. If you get a 1-bedroom, a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, they'll all come with a washer and dryer built in. This one does not because it's a studio, but there are washing and drying facilities on the property, and I do have laundry detergent that's been provided to me. So if I wanted to, on that middle day where I'm taking a little bit of a low day, the 29th, I will be able to potentially do that. Now, I'm gonna unpack, get myself organized, and get myself out to dinner. We've got a really exciting meal planned. We're heading over to the Boardwalk tonight. Italian food and a wonderful magical drink. I headed out to my meal, but I thought I would at least give you a basic idea. Ooh, look, they're painting. Of the timeshare. I'm in Tower 1 this time. Last time I believe I was in Tower 2 over there. And the pool is over here. It's open till 10, so I won't make it in time coming back, which is unfortunate, but I do have that day off, and if it's warm enough, as the weather has been changing, there's a strong possibility I will be able to go. Isn't it pretty? It changes color too. It is now 8:10. I am waiting for the Uber to take me to the Boardwalk for dinner tonight. Now, if you look at my handy dandy schedule, I think the wind's picking up, so I apologize if it's windy. Hopefully I'm blocking most of it right now. There is a storm coming in, so I have brought an umbrella and I brought my sweater because the temperature's going to drop, even though I did break down and wear pretty little sandals. Tomorrow I will not be able to wear sandals. It's going down to 50-something degrees as a high. Of course, back home it's 20 degrees colder. So, back to that grand schedule of mine. So I figured at 7:15 I was going to get here. I actually got here at about 7:03, checked in, and I totally unpacked, totally organized my clothes, totally sorted everything out, which is not necessarily something I planned. And now I'm waiting for the Uber. Now the Uber, unfortunately, is taking a while. It's going to be another 14-15 minutes before they even get here to get me over to the Boardwalk, which means I may or may not have time for that drink, unfortunately, at the Abracadabar. I'm going to try. Even after dinner, maybe if they're still open, maybe I'll try to get a drink then, because it's a celebration. You know, this is Christmas Eve. It's time for something special. It's time to celebrate. It's time to say we survived all of this. Now, I was going to wear my Mickey ears, but I was trying to keep the heat in, which is why I didn't wear them tonight. It is, I mean, like, it was warm when I was out and kind of moving, but right now as I sit here with the breeze kind of picking up, it's definitely starting to feel a little cooler. It was 75. I believe now it's well, let's see what it is exactly at this moment. Rain's starting in 24 minutes, so I'm glad I grabbed my umbrella. It's already gone down 2 degrees. It's now at 75, or 73. It was 75 about 5 minutes ago. So the temperature is definitely starting to drop. I realize that doing these sandals right now might have been a poor choice, but I'm going to be inside most of the time, and inside getting to the Uber. I'm hoping, you know, there are not as many running tonight, so I'm a little nervous about that, but hopefully we'll be okay. He is 14 minutes away, so I'm going to sit back and relax and enjoy this trip. There's a pretty little puppy running by me. I'm a little tiny puppy. Yeah, it's nice seeing the families here kind of doing the thing, but it is unbelievably quiet. Now, Christmas Eve is often quiet, but that's usually because I'm getting in so late. You know, I'll come in, hit the parks immediately, and then show up here if I was doing a car rental. So this is a whole different experience right now, but I'm excited. Ooh, 12 minutes, only 12 minutes away. Yeah, I'm going to be cutting it closer than I wanted. You know, if I do get a drink over at the Boardwalk, it's going to, at the Abracadabar, it's going to be a running grab and go. And I mean, I made that choice by unpacking. I could have waited to unpack till I got home, but I kind of wanted everything settled so that when I do get in tonight, I can relax. I can just enjoy the night. Maybe do a live chat with some people on Facebook, but celebrate. Let it be the celebration it needs to be tonight. So, for those of you who love gluten-free food, or have to eat gluten-free food, there are some, I've heard raves about Trattoria Al Forno. They make a chicken parmesan that's supposed to be to die for. They make fried calamari that's supposed to be incredible, and both gluten-free. I'm very excited to try both. And this will be nice because doing this here, when I hit Mama Melrose tomorrow, I don't have to do the same thing. Well, they actually don't even offer a gluten-free version of chicken parmesan. They do a polenta, though, a vegan polenta. That sounds absolutely tremendous, and I'm thinking of trying that tomorrow. So, I'm going to chill for a minute, catch up with the world, check in with you shortly, see you over at the Boardwalk. So we have made it to the Boardwalk. I had another lovely Uber driver. I believe the first one whose name was Eric. The second gentleman, I'll have to look it up and let you know what his name was, and I'll put it in the comments if I remember. It's just so quiet here. It's pretty. Boardwalk itself actually is not even officially open, only to DVC. I had to let them know that I had a dining reservation here to be allowed in. The temperature has dropped significantly, and it's raining. Merry Christmas. I left rain, actually. I left quite a bit of rain in Maryland. And before we go in, a pretty Christmas tree. Very nice, pretty Christmas tree. You know, for the busiest time of the year, it's really quiet and wet. All right, it's raining and I got to get out to some areas that are not as covered. So, oh God, it's cold here. All right, talk to you soon. So we are stopped in the Abracadabar to get a drink. So I'm right now just looking for my reading glasses so I can read the menu. They've provided me a lovely menu. Usually you'll scan it with your phone, and if you wanted to scan it,
Okay. I'll leave my ID here just in case.
there's the menu right there. There you go. And I'm going to pull out my favorite little Mickey mini reading glasses. Order a drink because I'm about 10 to 15 minutes early. So we have, let's show you too, the Abracadabar menu. I'm looking at the back while you're looking at the front. You're looking at the cocktails at the moment. Here's the other drinks. And then they've got different wines. And I will look at the cocktails while you're looking at that. Okay, so the Magic Hatton is a Manhattan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
So I have ordered the Magic Hatton. I did ask them to make it a little bit on the sweet side. But it's very, very pretty. Merry Christmas to all of you. Let's celebrate. Nice. Still, that bourbon is a little bit medicinal for me, but it's rye whiskey, Carpano, and Antica Formula vermouth.
Hello, how are you today? I'm going to tell you all about the alcohol in our drink. We have the Huss Manhattan Rye Whiskey, Carpano Antica Formula Vermouth. Now, I hear many of you saying, excuse me, you said you can't have gluten. Gluten is in rye. How can you have the alcohol? Well, let me explain. And I'm going to tell you this is a fact. It is said that through the distillation process that the gluten properties are removed from the alcohol, so that rye whiskeys and things like that would normally be, the grain would normally be a problem, is not a problem for us. And now I have my water, and we have the lovely help of Kaylee.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
How was your event?
It's lovely. It's almost a little more medicinal than I'm used to. Is it possible to do it just a touch more of the sweet vermouth? That would be perfect, I think. I will slide that for you. Thank you so much. If I haven't said so already, Merry Christmas and thank you for working tonight. I really appreciate it. Oh God, someone just opened the door and it's cold out there. So I can drink the whiskeys. I can't eat rye bread anymore, but I can drink the rye whiskey, the bourbons, things like that. That may have been a concern otherwise. So I have another 15 minutes until my reservation, so I'm gonna get my drink and then drink it and then check in. And you check in through your phone. That's Sammy. See, so Sammy's always with me. But this is beautifully themed. Let me just, there's no actual magicians or anything here. It's just theming. As you can kind of see the kind of turn of the century, and you hear that cool kind of funky music in the background. It's a lovely thing. Oh, here it comes. We're excited. Yay. It's so pretty.
Okay, let me know how you like it.
All right, thank you so much. It's Gezellig. You know what Gezellig is? If you were, well, actually it's not quite Gezellig. Perfect, thank you. So, we've added a little more sweet, takes more of the medicinal out of it. I'm going to say the rye whiskey, and this is not my favorite by any stretch, but I have that. I have my cherry, and I can drink. And luckily, I did have that lovely lunch at Chipotle, so I've had some solid food in my system. Otherwise, all I would have had today was a banana. That would not be good with a banana. I do know I have to show you something because this is making me laugh. Let's take a closer look at the ladder because the ladder has a name tag. I just thought you'd appreciate that. That's hysterical. The tin backgrounds, kind of Victorian turn of the century. I know there's a much more complicated story here. I think Alliers.net or a couple other sites have talked about it. But it's just, you know, the red curtains, all the touches, all the theming. Even the hands holding stuff back. The bar stools, even the stuff underneath, the wainscoting. I love a good theme. What is your favorite bar at Disney? My favorite is still, of course, Nomad's Lounge, but that's because of the churros amongst everything else. And I love the Tempting Tigers. Because it's a really interesting old fashioned. There are beautiful, wonderful restaurants, bars, locations all over the place. And this is a fun one. I am checked in. Ooh, I'm checked in. We are having dinner at Trattoria Al Forno. I did mention the party mix is one adult. No mobility. I did see the preference of inside because now it's cold and rainy and wet and windy. Listed my dietary requests, that there's no specific celebration, although we are celebrating a holiday. And done. There we go. I am checked in. So I'm going to keep drinking my lovely, wonderful Magic Hatton. I remember talking to Adam Hatton about, well, not talking to him, but texting, messaging through his Instagram or whatever, or YouTube through to Adam Hatton about the Magic Hatton because I just thought that was hysterical and appropriate with his name. He does not, he likes the sweeter drinks. He went with something much fluffier and cotton candy-ish, and that's fine. And I don't mind those drinks sometimes, but sometimes you just want a little bit. And I will tell you, you know, if you go a little sweet on a Manhattan or an old-fashioned, while yes, you just look at the power of the drink, there's a warmth to it, a comfort to it. It's really lovely. And a perfect cocktail to begin my evening with lots of pasta and Italian food and yummy stuff. I'm very excited. Are you having fun? I hope you're having fun. I am. Hi guys. It's raining, so I don't have the big camera out. Oops, sorry. But I've got my cell phone out. Across the way, that's the Yacht and Beach Club. Those of you who remember my last day, I was staying right on the dock out there, taking pictures of this. This is the other side. The dance hall is closed. And this is Christmas. You know, if we were in a colder climate, this of course would be snow. And that really is pretty. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I am stuffed to the gills with an incredible meal. Once I get a little closer to the front, I am going to call an Uber or a Lyft. And oh my God, I'm so full. But I can already feel the temperature just dropping and dropping and dropping. It's pretty steadily raining. And it's going to be wet as I get on these stairs, so here we go. So full. So full. Did I mention so full? Because so full. All right, guys. I'll call the Uber. So I thought I'd just give you a very brief look at the decorations in the Boardwalk. Oh, it smells nice in here. Oh, it's so pretty. Now they don't have the carousel, the gingerbread carousel they normally do. But decorations, just stunning. Oops, we've already done. We're not staying here, so we don't need to worry about checking. But just wanted to see Beautiful tree. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh. Cloth candy canes. We've got the Dumbo, or the Jumbo, I guess, on the far side. It really is pretty. This is a deluxe resort. So it's higher end, higher cost, but absolutely beautiful. Actually, I can booth sit in one of these chairs for just a minute. Looking inside rather than outside. I hope you guys have had a good time watching this video. If you have, please hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and click the like, that bell notification, so you get notified each time I post something. And comment. I realize it seems kind of like you just want to kind of watch things and like go to the next thing, but if there's something you enjoyed or something you learned about this Disney, about Abracadabar, about any of these experiences that you'd like me to share, you want to learn more about, you just are happy you heard about, go ahead and let me know. You know, the more I learn from you guys what you're enjoying, the more I can make the best possible content for you and make things that are dynamic and interesting and informative to help you guys do what you want to do. Thank you so much. I will see you soon. And I don't have a tagline. Singing hey ho, a maiden's life, 1, 2, 3. Hey ho, a maiden's life, won't you drink with me?